Long ago, in a small village nestled among dusty hills, there lived a girl named Varsha. Her name meant rain in the old language, but the village hadn't seen rain for many moons. Varsha was different from other children. She had deep blue eyes that sparkled like water droplets. Her hair was long and dark, like storm clouds. But what made Varsha truly special was a secret she kept hidden. Sometimes, when she was very sad or happy, tiny raindrops would fall from her fingertips. The village was suffering. The crops were dying, and the river had shrunk to a trickle. People whispered about moving away to find water. Varsha's parents worried about the future, and their fears made Varsha sad. At night, she would cry quietly, and little puddles would form beneath her hands. One day, while fetching water from the nearly dry well, Varsha met an old woman she had never seen before. The woman's eyes were kind, and her smile was gentle. "Child," the old woman said,
"I see the rain in your eyes. You have a gift."
Varsha was surprised.
"How do you know?"
she asked. The old woman chuckled.
"I know many things. I've been waiting for someone like you."
From her tattered cloak, the old woman pulled out a small clay pot. It was simple, with no decorations, but it felt special to Varsha.
"This pot holds the last of the sacred water,"
the old woman explained.
"It has the power to awaken the rain inside you. But remember, the true power comes from your heart."
Varsha took the pot carefully.
"What should I do?"
she asked.
"Go to the highest hill when the moon is full. Pour the water over your head and think of all the people and plants that need rain. Let your feelings flow like water,"
the old woman instructed. That night, under the full moon, Varsha climbed the tallest hill. Her heart beat fast as she opened the clay pot. The water inside sparkled like stars. Taking a deep breath, Varsha poured the water over her head. It was cool and refreshing. She closed her eyes and thought about her village. She remembered the dry fields, the thirsty animals, and the worried faces of her people. Varsha felt a tingling in her fingers. Then, droplets began to fall, not just from her hands, but from all around her. The drops grew bigger and fell faster. Rain began to pour from the sky, soaking the parched earth. Varsha laughed with joy, spinning around in the downpour. She could hear shouts of happiness from the village below. For 3 days and nights, the rain fell steadily. The crops sprang back to life, the river flowed strong again, and the village was saved. From that day on, Varsha was known as the rain bringer. In times of drought, she would climb the hill and call the rain. As she grew older, she taught others to listen to their hearts and care for the land. Varsha lived a long and happy life, bringing hope and rain to her people, and though she often thought of the old woman, she never saw her again. But sometimes, when the rain fell softly, Varsha thought she could hear the old woman's gentle laughter in the pattering drops.